Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another URL Manufacturers Cup. We're here at Watkins Glen, which is in the USA. We're here for round 3. This is race 1, as you all know by now, where we are using the GT4 cars. This is the Pro-Am League. This track, which is in the US, is 5.4 kilometers, which is in our terms 3.37 miles. There's only 11 corners at this track, but they're very tricky indeed. There's a fast chicane out of the back straight there, which is very tricky. Loads of carnage can happen. A pass or two can happen there. Very tricky to go 2x2, but it's doable. I've seen it and I've lived it. It's doable. And there's also a very tricky pit entrance at the end. It's very, very easy to get a 3-second penalty from that. Let's see if hopefully no one gets one in this race. We have 13 runners today, and let's go down the grid. The tire selection is looking kind of juicy as well. The softs and mediums are the ones to be using, and obviously in round one of race one of any round is normally the one where they don't really have to worry about fuel too much, mainly about tires, and depending on the car depends on the tire degradation and also the person. So let's go down the grid and see where everyone is and what they're on the first race. So in P1 we got Osnad, who's on that medium tire, trying to start very conservative. Can he get the win on that medium? Then to the soft. And on P2 here, we got Paul in the AMG, who's starting soft. He's starting very aggressive. And then in P3, we got Optimus Prime, also on the soft tire. In P4, we have Tiddy Milk, who's on the soft tire also. So is Brownie here in P5 in the Ferrari. He's on the softs too. We got Paris on the medium tire in the Ferrari also. In P7 we've got Carlsberg in a very interesting McDonald's Big Mac livery, very funny, and he's on the soft tire. And then we got Pudding Flaps in the smurfed up Volkswagen, he's on that medium tire. A bit further back now we got Willard, who's starting on the softs in the gold and yellow Lamborghini. And in P10 we got Farrick on the medium compound of tire. And then we got P White in the Napa Porsche, also on the mediums. We got Phaser in the HSBC Jaguar, also on the medium tire. And in P13 we got Kian, who's on the soft tire in the Lamborghini. And if you haven't noticed, at Watkins Glen, for some strange reason, the grid, it looks more packed, as in they're very nice, tight. Look how close they are together. So if you get a good start, you can easily make possibly 5 positions just from the start. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. It's another 25-minute race, 13 guys. I'm assuming it's about maybe 12 laps. So let's get the show on the road, shall we? Let's go. It's 3, 4, 5 red lights. Been held for a little while, and they're away. Oh, good start there. Buys that P White back in the Porsche. Very good start there from Paul. I think he's side by side already now with Osnad, with Tiddy Milk right behind Paul. Oh, he's let him go there. Osnad's gonna go a bit wide. Yeah, the penalties are very, very crazy at that turn. Get half a car onto that rubble strip and you should be fine. So now we got to the long back straight, which actually a front straight, think about it. It's not really the back, but it is actually to the back. Now we've already got 2 groups forming of Osnad up to Optimus as we're going into the chicane. I think that's Paul on the inside already. Tiddy Milk trying to squeeze it through. That's a good move there by Paul up into P1 as Osnad's on the medium tire, so he doesn't have the grip. Everyone looks like they got around very cleanly there, as Pudding is still in the 7th place. And behind we got Carlsberg, Paris, Phaser, and it's like Kian's trying to make a move there on Farrick. Farrick's gone down a couple positions from P10 to P12, and that's Kian on the inside. Good clean move there. So on the soft tire after all. We go back up to the front. Paul's still in the lead. We've got a group of 5 now in the front. So Paul was there. Brownie trying to square the car to get behind Optimus Prime. It didn't work out there. Osnad under attack already by Tiddy. Tiddy Milk's got the move done already, but that Optimus trying to squeeze it on the inside. Not quite, he's got his nose chopped off there. Brownie trying to square up the corner. He's got it done, but he's on the outside now for the left-hander. It's a very, very slow corner. It's probably the slowest one on the track. He's trying his best around the outside. But Optimus always made the job done around the outside there. Good move from Brownie. Both Ferrari boys battling it out. Oh, big wobble there by Brownie. Is that Carlsberg already going in, or? Oh, Carlsberg's already going into the pit lane already. There's all like something's gone on here. Willard's gone flying around Perez there, and he's all. Can he make a move there on Phaser? He's on the inside, half a car length, not quite. Phaser's just gone around the outside, a little bit wide. Could be a penalty. Let's stay with Phaser for a moment, as Willard is right up the back end there. He's got a much better exit. Car was bouncing around there. Phaser. He's going the long way around. Is Willard. Let's go on board with Perez right behind him, as he's got a good view of this, as he's on the slipstream of Willard, so he might be able to jump Phaser. They're going to go 3 abreast. No way. Yeah, I didn't think so. Perez backed off a bit there, half throttle. As Phaser's gone on around the outside and stayed in the position. Very good job there. Willard just slotted back into 9th, with Perez thinking better of that. That could have ended very badly. Perez decided to go on the inside there, 3 abreast into that. I've never seen it work out. You never know, it could work out. Let's go back up to the front. Yeah, what happened there with Carlsberg? He didn't change unless he had a drive-through, and he served it straight away on that one. That is a possibility. Oh, Tiddymilk's taking the lead. Where? Oh, that must have happened into the... Yes, that happened into the chicane. And further back, they got Brownie also trying to make a move at Osnad. So Tiddymilk makes the move, and so does Brownie also make the move. So that's 2 moves into one corner. Oh, big slide there from Brownie. Managed to catch it. The soft tyre does cook on this track. There's loads of right-handers that really put a lot of weight on that left tyre. Tiddymilk going very defensive there, as Paul just all over the back end of him, not giving up anything yet. Brownie also still pushing really hard there to keep up with the front 2. Osnad is on the medium, so it would make sense for him to drop back a bit. Can't really defend too much with the mediums. But obviously he's going to end the race on the soft, so he has a very, very, very good chance of winning it if he can just stay with them at the front. Optimus Prime not too far off, still within touching distance. Then you got P White there in 6th, with Pudding Flaps in 7th. Then you got Phaser in 8th, and that's Perez making a move on Willard. Has he got the job done? I would say yes, but Willard's still right behind him, all over the back end there, as Perez has gone defensive. So is Kean. Kean's also trying to make move, make himself look really big. Ooh, a bit on the grass. Yep, no problem there for Willard. Just kept it straight. And then we have Farrick in P12, still not too far off. Is on the medium tyre also, so it's just, stay in touch with them and you should do quite well. And Carlsberg is in 13th, not too far behind, even though he had to serve that penalty. It was a quick in and out, but he's not too far back. Oh, it's another move for the lead again. Oh, looks like Paul got an amazing exit there, and he's on the inside already. Tiddymilk had nothing to do but other than stay in the middle to make it much harder for Paul to get a good line out of it. He's managed to get the car stopped, but Tiddymilk might get a better run, a better exit, but that makes Brownie and Osnad right back in contention now to make a move. As Osnad has to go around the long way round. I don't think it'll work. They're so close. Oh, he's popped out again. Optimus Prime now with all the 5th at Raph has managed to get right back in contention now with the group, as there's 2 by 2. He's at 3 abreast, or a bit of contact there with the rear end. Oh, he's been hit. Brownie's hit the back end of Tiddymilk. He's managed to keep the car on. He's always cut the track. Might be a penalty. As now Brownie's on the inside of Tiddymilk. Paul is on the other end of Osnad, so he's going to be on the right. Oh, that's a penalty for Tiddy. He's got a half second. That's unfortunate. There's nothing of his own doing there. As Paul now is on the inside of Osnad. Job done, good move. But Osnad's still right behind. That's Brownie going a bit wide still. Now it's 3 abreast. Into... Oh, Osnad's backed off a bit. Brownie back on the inside. Paul got bumped a bit there, but he's going to get another cut back on the inside. Once again, they're going to take first place off Tiddymilk. Sadly, he's going to get a half second. And that's it. Paul back in the lead, but he's side by side with Brownie. Tiddymilk didn't lose too much. He's still in the top group. Brownie going the racing line, very on the inside, 3 abreast into this corner. Tiddymilk's gone down the middle. Oh, they said it was a good race. Didn't expect this good. Right, good job, boys, already. So now Paul is taking the lead now. It's very tight line there. Brownie all over the back end. He might have got a good run there. So that's P. White on the grass. Brownie on the inside. He's going to have to make the move done. Paul's going to concede it, but he's still right behind him. Tiddy Milk there is in P3. He didn't lose too much time. With Optimus Prime now making his way up to P4 after making a move on Osnad. P. White now and Pudding Flaps managed to gap the little group behind him. Caught up to these guys after their little battling down the back straight there. Osnad making a move. Dives on the inside. Might push him a bit wide there. Optimus gone wide. P. White's now seen that. And Pudding Flaps has got an amazing run. This has gone down the middle of all of them there. Through goes Pudding Flaps on the inside. Which now he should be on the inside for the next corner. He's already passed him. Good job there for Pudding Flaps to take action when he saw the everything was going wrong, and he just took initiative and went straight down the inside of everyone. Optimus also catching them all out there. P. White is now a part of this gang. Osnad now been demoted to P7, but then again he is on those medium tyres, so hopefully he can go back. Goes on the inside. Oh, very tight line there. Good thing he managed to get a stop. P. White probably saw that coming. Just wiped the sweat off his forehead there. As Perez is now in P8. Willard in P9. Phaser with a half-second penalty. Oh, I don't know where he got that, but he's got that from probably chicane. He's going to be serving it very soon. Farrak is in P11. Kean is in P12. What happened to Kean there? I won't go too far back, but yeah, Kean's P12. Something's gone wrong there. And you got Carlsberg in P13, who is catching up to Kean, so he's not going to be alone, hopefully, for long. We go back up to the front. Oh no, what's happened there? Paul's still in the lead, but Brownie's now got himself a half second, and now Tiddy Milk is going to take revenge and get the position back. Brownie moves to the one side, and then slots back into the slipstream. So now everything has gone back to the way it was. There's a little bit further back there. Pudding's in fourth. Going down the middle, is that Osnad on the move on P. White. Is the job done? It is job done. Good move there from Osnad to really sling that Citroen into that little gap. P. White saw it coming, gave him the space. Oh, bit of grass. That's the racing line, to be fair. Oh, Phaser there, grass too. But after that penalty, looks like Farrak's managed to catch himself back up. Be interesting to see what happens with these lads when they go onto the soft tyre. Well, we're just starting lap 5 now, and let's go down the grid one more time as there's a bit of spaces between them. So we got Paul now in P1, who's on the softs. Tiddy Milk, oh, a bit wide there, might get himself a penalty, but that front left is already starting to cook on the Porsche. He's been pushing really hard on that soft tyre, and there's another half-second penalty for him. Brownie now wants to get past him before the penalty is done, and it's possible. His softs aren't looking too bad. Right behind, but in fact, Optimus Prime looks like he decides to move there too. Oh, he's right up the back end there. Pudding's now down the middle. Very defensive as we go a little bit further back. Tiddy Milk still go defensive. Brownie will have a much better run, but he's going to get blocked off as it's one line. Oh, same with Pudding. Pudding still holding on to fourth. And he's on the mediums also. Oh, got himself a half second. That's Osnad now back on the inside of Optimus Prime there. Really making that Citroen work. That's Pudding out. Yeah, he got that half second. And now Osnad's seeing that. That's a free position for him if you just get close enough, which I believe he is, same with Optimus. But that's Perez there on the inside of P. White. He's come out of nowhere there, Perez there. Now in the fight, but P. White's close enough to make a move. No, he keeps it on the inside. A little bit of a car still there. Oh, good job from Perez. But Willard now, since P. White's got the long way around there, definitely got compromised one. Willard is on the inside. Yes, he's already side by side. He's definitely going to get this move done. But everyone seems to be continuing up and slowing up a bit there. That's a good move there from Willard on those soft tyres. P. White, no way to fight on the medium at the moment. But yeah, it looks like the battle's really heating up. All the top 9 guys are all right in next to each other now. Anything can happen. He's got phasers. He's actually still in P10 with Farrak right behind him now. Kean P12 with Carlsberg in P13, trying his best to catch back up to the back end of Kean there. It looks like you got Paul now in a lonely P1 with Brownie in P2, Osnad in P3. Who was that just went to the pit lane? It was Tiddy Milk. He's going for an early pit stop. He's got to do 15 minutes now on those medium tyres, which should be doable. So your front three are Paul, Brownie and Osnad. And you got Optimus now in the Ferrari, all putting flaps, defending from two Italian machines there. Volkswagen versus Ferrari and Lamborghini, as Willard seems to be going all around the back end there. Perez not even going in the slipstream. Oh, is that Perez going defensive? Not quite, just going to follow Pudding. Pudding's still going defensive down the middle of the track. Perez almost touching the back end there, Pudding flaps. All on the medium tyres, these lads. Oh, Perez going extremely wide and Willard down on the inside. P. White sensing a bit of danger. Much wide line there. But he's still right behind him, so still a fight on here for P5. Oh, got a very tight line, might get to squirt out of the corner. Perez holding position down the middle there and go back to the racing line. P. White like in the much longer line there to get it squared off as the medium tyre is as grippy. A little bit further back, you've got FaZe now P9 with Farrick in P10. Kean with a half second for the penalties are getting dished out here. Watkins, Glasberg P12 and Teddy Milk after pitting onto the mediums in P13. Back to the top, we've got Paul still in the way with Brownie, Osnard and Optimus Prime. But that's a soft, medium and soft. But it looks like Brownie's tyres on the Ferrari are really taking a hit after the battle at the beginning of the race. He may even go to the pit lane, I think he is. Yes, he is. Look how tight you have to get, how slow. 70 miles an hour. Yeah, speed limit for the motorway, but not speed limit for Watkins. My word. So that's Brownie in the pit lane. What's happened there? A lot of smoke. Where did that come from? The smoke pouring out of someone's car there. Someone's hit a barrier. Or, oh, I see Perez. Big slide. What a save though. Tokyo drifting it round there. Oh, the tyres just deciding to burst into flames almost. That's now P. White. Let's go on board real quick. Perez is very defensive. He'll have a very, very compromised run. That was P. White's going to try and get a cut back as he will there, definitely. Straightened up the car on the inside of Perez. And job done. Good stuff there from P. White to see that before it happened. The foresight of a racer. Let's go back up. We've got Willard all around the back end now, putting with his defensive line once again. Willard going back to the racing line, almost side by side. He's going for the better exit, which he will have, but he go on the inside, not quite, not close enough. But he's all around the back end there, Pudding is on those medium tyres, but he's making them work now very, very well. Remember, he's going to finish the race on those soft tyres, so he's definitely going to have decent race pace at the end. Willard doesn't care, he's got to go for it anyway. A little bit further up the field, we've got Optimus all around the back end, also Osnard, who's still on medium tyres, but he's making them work. He got sucked in at the beginning, down to P5, but after some pit stops and some shenanigans in front of him, he's managed to stay in P2. With Paul now probably thinking about making a pit stop as he goes very wide into that corner, which is another very slow corner. Look at that, 70 miles an hour. It must feel so painful around there. I know, I raced this race at the same time in the league below, and it's a terribly slow corner. But I believe Paul should be coming in now. Yep, there's your leader. He's going to go into the pit lane to put on those medium tyres as Osnard is blasting around the outside of him with Optimus, who's actually got really good tyre wear now on those softs. Pudding and Willard still going. Where's Willard? There we go. Yeah, I think Willard will be competing soon as well. We've got P. White in 5th on the mediums, same with Perez on those medium tyres. Phaser's also on the mediums. Farrick is also on the mediums. Farrick was thinking about something there. As Paul now is about to exit the pit lane. The start that went round him. As Kean has gone around him. Paul's exiting. Oh, Teddy Milk and Brownie now pass him. They'll have the better speed. Oh, and he still comes out in front. Because technically it's your battle for the lead, really. It's Paul, Teddy Milk and Brownie. He managed to just stay in front. I don't think he's going to stay there for long. It's the overspeed now of Kean. He's got the grass on the inside. Over the rumble strip there. And he's made it work. And he didn't get a penalty. It's amazing stuff. Brownie's seen it. And he's hungry as well. He wants to catch back up. It's a good move from Teddy Milk. I don't think Paul even saw that one coming. Because I sure didn't. but they're all on the medium tyres, so they're all on the same rubber. As Brownie now set fast lap for 155.915. I missed that. Let's go back up to the top because Osnad is still leading the way at the moment with Optimus right behind him again. I think Optimus might do one more or maybe even hit this lap now. Further back got put in on those mediums still with Willard on the soft tyre. Pudding's done an amazing defense there on those mediums. Amazing drive, especially now on his second stint of the race. He's got him on the softs. And if he can do as well as he's doing now on the mediums, so he's got a contender for a win, I would say. Is he going in now? Yes, he is, and so is Willard. And Osnad's also gone in. It's a short pit lane, but the game really does take its time with this pit lane. So those three are in. Optimus still going round. He's got really good tyre wear. Is that PY also in? A lot of them being served to go onto the soft tyres, and Willard have gone to the mediums. That's Farrick now in. So Kian is still going round, still circulating on those softs. Right behind me, got Teddy Milk, who's actually, I believe, your race leader at the moment. With Brownie now. Oh, I missed that. Brownie made a move also on Paul. So I believe that's first, second, third after the pit stops have finished. Let's see. No, Osnad's mid-pit, and he's already on the softs. Oh, Titty Milk with a half second. Where's that come from? Osnad's done a masterclass with the strategy at the moment. Technically, I would say he's P1 unless the boys on the softs can get an amazing in-lap. At the moment, Oswald's really pushing. He's got a bit of a gap now to Paris, but Paris will also need to pit. Decent gap to Phaser, but I don't think it's enough of a gap, but he would also need to pit. Key needs to pit, so that's Osnad on the soft tire. Oh, Tiddybug put a 1.5 now. Oh, you must have got it in the chicane, in the S section. But Brownie trying to go around the long way. He's got to serve a little bit of contact there with Paul. Paul just give him a little nudge. Brownie back onto the racing line. So that's a big penalty to get. Half second means he will stay with the pack, but I think he's going to lose out a lot more now. Let's see where he'll be. It's a decent gap. It's not end of the road yet, but it's a decent gap. Is that Osnad now making a move on Willard? Not Willard, Kian. Kian's gone off the track, then he's jumped back on. That's Optimus. Optimus is in the pit lane now. He's going to put on a set of medium tyres. Paris also coming in. He's going to be put on the softs, but I don't think it's enough of a gap to your provisional P1, who is Brownie at the moment. FaZe is also coming in. Osnad, no, it's Osnad. Sorry, I forgot about that. Osnad is your P1. Kian's in the pit lane now as well. He's got a half-second penalty. At least no one that I've seen yet has got the dreaded 3-second penalty. Everyone's been really good with that pit lane. So Osnad on that soft tyre. Going to make it last another 7 minutes. Optimus now is coming on P2, but he won't have the speed. There's Paul now, three abreast there for a moment. But he's right beside now Brownie, he's now right behind Brownie. He's on the mediums, but so they're all on the mediums except for Osnad, who can now run away with it. He can just make the tyres work. He's got this in the bag, I would say. But Paul and Brownie, P2 and P3 on the mediums, very close to each other there. Brownie literally just pressure. As they go around there just fine. Oh, Paul felt the pressure's gone a bit deep. He's got to get a penalty there as he's jumped back on the track. It's got to be a half second for sure. And it is. And Brownie's already gone around the outside. Optimus Prime now can get himself into P3 with that penalty of Paul. Further back now, you got a battle with Titty Milk and Pudding, but Pudding's now on the softs. And if Pudding can go as fast as he was going on those mediums with the racecraft he was producing, he could probably make that move and probably get it in near the podium positions. They're not too far up ahead, but with the time we've only got about 5.5 minutes left. P White is in P7, Willard is 8th, Paris is P9, Farrick is 10th, Carlsberg finally started to catch up back up after his, I'm assuming, his drive for penalties. Now it's P11, FaZe is 12th, and Kian is in P13 with another penalty. I did say this track is a disher out, and it's dishing. As the races are still, at this moment in time, is Osnad Brownie, P2. Closely behind is another Ferrari. Oh, I think Brownie's just hit the wall there. Oh, he definitely did. Optus Prime position now to make a move around the outside as Brownie's gone defensive. Oh, both brake late. We should be able to get the cut back as Brownie's had to get the car slowed down. Oh, brilliant driving there from Brownie to basically not lose really any time there. But now Optimus is really going to be getting that slipstream now down the back straight. Exact same machinery, exact same rubber, so it's all slipstream power now. Paul is still not too far behind. There's a front row seat now. The shenanigans in front. As we go on board with Paul, we can see them side by side now. As they're going in, Optimus Prime 4 Benefit broke a bit early, and now Paul's caught right up to the back end now. And now it's a three-way battle for P2. A bit further back is Pudding. Like I said, with those softs, if he's going to do what he did with the mediums, he has a chance here to catch up to the podium positions and put up a fight. Titty Milk is sick. Again, P White very close. And P White is on the soft tyres. And Titty Milk's on the mediums. Willard's on the mediums. But Perez is on the softs. There's a lot of different strategies going on here. And a lot of positions, a lot of battling can be made. As Willard's gone the long way round. Perez with the soft, trying to get the speed. He's got it. He's got a really good exit. Half a second faster than his personal best as well. That's P White there putting on an attack there on Titty Milk. Titty Milk went defensive, but Perez all around the back end now of Willard, trying to make the pressure really start to work. He's got a over on the inside there. I can't get my words out. Is that P White there? Oh, he's just showing the teeth again. Oh, Pudding managed to take Brown. Did Brownie get a penalty? No. Pudding's got an amazing exit. Oh, Brown's got the caution lights on, Miss Brownie. Maybe a mechanical problem there. But Pudding has managed to go around the outside and is into P4. Optimus Prime now looking at P2, Paul right in front. Caution light still on for Brownie, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Everyone's sort of catching up to everyone now, as we still have 3 minutes to go. So I'm assuming we're going to have up to 14 laps. It's Osna now, fastest lap of the race, 155.095. Very good times. Paul and Optimus to second and third. It's a little bit further back. Got Pudding trying to catch up now to Optimus Prime. They're not too far off, so anyone going wide, any penalty done. I think Brownie is still racing, but he has lights to run. Willard there in P6 with P White and Perez, both on the soft tyre, but both battling each other. So if they keep battling, maybe Willard could get away with that P6 there. Is that Perez already on the inside of P White? He is, but he couldn't go for it, but P White did. Might go a bit wide. No, he's managed to keep it stuck, but Perez is now going to chuck it on the inside. Whoa! Good move, but can P White hold it around the outside to get the next corner? No, he cannot. Good move there from Perez to get the job done up into P7. Now, can he catch up to Willard now? He's not too far ahead, but we're running out of time. Browning's still at P5, has the lights are off, so I guess whatever the issue was, he's now back up to racing speed. Pudding's P4, and Pudding is catching up to Optimus Prime and Paul. But they're still lying a stone moment, second and third place for these two. Paul, multiple race winner now in this league. Doesn't really feel pressure too much, does Paul? But Optimus is going to try his best to make that P3 to a P2, and Pudding has now got a half-second penalty. He must have gone a bit wide into that right-hander. Brownie still right behind him. He's going to easily make that move done. We've only got a minute left, so I would think now this is the last lap of the race. It's going to be a 13-lap race. Willard still defending against Perez and P White. P White might not have the tyre now to mount an attack or keep up with Perez. Perez now definitely got the tyres to make a move. bit further back. Tiddymilk's 10th, Ferric is 9th, Carlsberg in P11 with Beza in 12th and Kian in P13. So we're back up to P2 because Osnath here is running away with it, as I believe this is the last lap of the race. So he's done an amazing job there. I told you, if he's stuck with the group of 5 at the beginning on the mediums, he can easily win it. And I think it's going to come true. So yeah, Paul just staying ahead now of Optimus Prime. Oh yeah, Brownie's definitely going to take that P4 off him. A half-second penalty, not going to help him out at all. Oh, Paris now closed in a lot, as now we are officially on the last lap. So they've all seen it now. They all look to the top left, they've all just seen it, they've all just had a mini heart attack thinking, oh dear, I've got to do it now. If I'm going to make a move, it has to be now. As Brownie, big smile on his face now, big frown on Pudding Flap's face. He's got to go around the outside there, take 4th off him. This is it now. It's the last real overtaking opportunity unless they go down the start-finish straight. Willard very defensive. Paris thinking around the outside, get a good cut back. Put his foot down very quickly. This is it. He's gone for the move on the inside. Oh no, Willard's come around the outside, still manages to hold on to it. Let's go back up to your leader. He's about to cross the line. Big weave, flashlights. Osnath takes first place. Good drive from him. Paul will finish in P2. Again, big weave. Flash of the lights as well. Love to see it. Optimus in P3. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? Brownie will finish P4. Pudding P5. Willard P6, big weave again. Paris 6th, 8th is P White, 9th is Farrick, P10 Tiddymilk, Carlsberg P11, Facer P12, and Kian will cross the line in P13. Wow, I've almost lost my voice and it's only race 1. So let's go down the grid real quick. So it was a 14-lap race in the end. So we got Osnath in P1. We got Paul in P2. Optimus Prime in P3. Brownie is in P4. Pudding Flaps in P5. Willard P6. Paris P7. P White in P8. Farrick in P9. Tiddymilk P10. And Carlsberg P11. With Phaser P12 and Kian in P13. So that was round 3, race 1 at Watkins Glen with the GT4 cars. Amazing race, boys. Can't wait for race 2 because that's my favourite one, because everyone chucks everything out the window and just goes for it because it's the last chance to do anything at this round. And the cars are a bit more aggressive and they get more aggressive as the night goes on. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this URL Manufacturers Cup. This was round 3, race 1. With the Pro Am boys. So yeah, leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already for more URL action on Sundays and Wednesdays. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.